Friday, June 12th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here with you. Let's take a peek here during the 5 o'clock hour at the Banner Elk web camera. The sky brightening over there toward the eastern horizon. The temperature there in Banner Elk at 57. Kind of a refreshing quality to the air in the mountains. It's very warm and humid once you get outside of the higher elevations here in the Carolinas this morning. That camera courtesy of resortcams.com. There's your highs yesterday. It hit 93 in Raleigh, 91 in Greenville and Fayetteville, 90 in Charlotte and Columbia. Upper 80s and a couple of 90-degree readings in the Triad viewing area. It hit 90 in Winston-Salem and Reedsville, 91 in Burlington yesterday afternoon. Around the Charlotte area, a lot of us 89 to 91 degrees yesterday. And get used to the heat. The heat will become more and more of a factor as we go through the next 4, 5, 6 days. Right now, as I'm cutting the video early on our Friday morning, a lot of 70s on the board once you get outside of those cooler mountain spots. 73 in Charlotte and Columbia, Fayetteville, 72 in Greensboro and Raleigh. This was the radar presentation yesterday afternoon and evening. Notice you had a few areas of showers and storms there in the northern parts of the Triad area. Also had some widely separated showers and storms across parts of the Charlotte viewing area, but they were very limited in nature. The storms were more widespread when you got into Alabama and Georgia and parts of the mountain zones and then down into sections of South Carolina. But really, this is all underneath a developing upper-level ridge. Around the periphery of that ridge, that's where you see the really organized type of activity, and that's going to continue to be the case. A couple of social media images from yesterday. This was a neat storm structure photo there from northwestern parts of Missouri. Pretty neat shot there. And then this was from Colorado. There was some flooding issues yesterday as we got into the afternoon and the evening hours, including some right in the Denver metro area. The radar this morning, relatively quiet, although there has been one area of showers moving through the upstate of South Carolina as we've gone through the past several hours. Places like Anderson, really especially toward Clemson and Greenville, seeing a little bit of rain early this morning. But again, the organized type of activity around the periphery of this developing upper-level ridge, from the Great Lakes region back into parts of the Front Range of the Rockies and the Plain States. And that's where the main track of storm systems will remain. Now, as we go through today, I do think some afternoon storms develop, probably a little more numerous than what we saw yesterday, but still we're talking a scattered coverage at best. So the chance of some afternoon showers or storms with us today on our Friday, and there's your highs across the region. Now the heat will build through the weekend. Here's your Saturday forecast. Again, first of all, in terms of rain, a few showers and storms out there, and here's your Saturday high temperatures, low and mid-90s out there for our Saturday afternoon. We get on out into Sunday. Again, a few storms a possibility, and there's your Sunday forecast highs across the region. Continues to get hotter with time here, and here's the reason why. This ridge becoming more of a factor across the southeast through the weekend, and then it just takes over next week. This is the European upper level chart, by the way, for 500 millibars, and you basically just have a big upper level ridge and high pressure area parked over the southeast all week long. So it gets hotter with time. There's your Monday highs across the region, Tuesday highs. It's just a hot setup next week. And as the humidity values stay fairly high, the heat index becomes more of a factor. This is the GFS model, heat index potential for Monday afternoon, Tuesday afternoon right there. And so even in the I-85 corridor, we're probably going to begin to flirt with some 100-degree heat index values by maybe Tuesday or Wednesday especially of next week. So a hot week on the way for next week. If you're beach bound, there's a look, first of all, live from the Avalon Pier web camera as I'm cutting the video. Pretty good beach weather ahead over the next several days. Only limited afternoon storm chances and very warm temperatures. And we continue to see these water temperatures creeping up too. Most of those readings a degree or two warmer than when we took a look at this yesterday morning. Tropics, still no big areas of concern. A few flare-ups of storms in the Gulf of Mexico, not tropical in nature. Caribbean Sea, largely quiet. And nothing really happening of interest in the Atlantic Ocean either. All right, that's it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Everybody have a great day, a great weekend, and God bless.